Hello, my name is Owen, and welcome to another weekly update. God, I love these videos. I love them. They're my favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm a little bit grim because last week, I didn't get as far as I wanted to with a lot of my reading. I had a busy week, but I'm also hyped because this week is the precursor to a 3-day weekend for me because it's a holiday on Monday. Not a holiday for all, but a holiday for some. Labor Day. Perhaps creaking open the door for a new season to perhaps enter. It's very exciting stuff. And you know what that means? A vacation day means more time to read day, especially because I fell so far behind. So obviously I didn't release a Malazan video last week. I made a post about it, but I did finish the Dan Jones book. So I released a review of that. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you're interested at all in nonfiction and medieval history, I liked the book. I really did, and you can see how much I liked it in the very review. I'm not gonna retread old ground, right? But I am almost done with the part I was supposed to finish last week for Malazan, so that'll be released this week for sure. But I'm just thinking that Malazan will be a week push behind. Like I probably won't finish the whole book next week. I'm like getting choked up with my own words because it's so emotional. So I think I'm probably going to finish Memories of Ice next month, which I don't know how that throws off like the grand scheme of schedule, because if I do that every third book, I'll end up being 2 months behind or probably something stupid like that. But regardless, it's going to be finished for sure. Very close to the end of the month. You know what? I'm not going to fault myself. Those are long books. It's very emotionally taxing, especially because I'm making notes too. It takes a lot of time to do Malazan rereads, and I hope that, I know you guys understand, because they're like, oh, and we don't even care if you're releasing them weekly. If you did it bi-weekly, we would be fine. But I appreciate it. I appreciate this regardless. Other than Malazan, I've been making my way through Court of Thorns and Roses, Court of Thorns and Roses, ACOTAR. I hate saying the acronym. I think it just sounds stupid. I'm about 3/4 of the way done. I'll probably finish that this week, so expect that review. And also, my Daisy Jones review will also be coming out this week. So most likely in terms of video schedule, it'll be this video, Daisy Jones, and then Malazan, and then next week will probably be this video again. But next week's also a special one, not just because it's Labor Day, but also because it'll be the top of a month, which means I'll be doing what I'm gonna read next month. So maybe I don't even know, am I gonna do this and an update? Am I gonna do 2 separate videos? Gonna do 1 long video? Probably not gonna do 2 separate because I think that's a little stupid. If anything, I'll just probably say what videos I'm making this week just at the end of the video where I say I'm gonna read for the month. I actually have to think and not just fly by the seat of my pants. So what I'm actually going to do for next month, just as a rough outline of what I'm going to read. I don't know, because I've just been adding so many random books into the system that especially audiobooks. And speaking of audiobooks, I didn't start the Stephen King book yet, 11/22/63. Almost positive that's the numbers. But I also got in Libby, It's My Time to Get True Grit too, because I'm in a Western mood now after Lonesome Dove. And that's a really short one, so I'm really tempted to squeeze that one in this week. But Stephen King gets officially delivered because I pushed it back to either today or tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure. But the problem with that is because it's so long, it's 30 plus hours long audiobook. If I don't dedicate myself to finishing it, I'm gonna lose it before I get it back, and it's not a guarantee if I get it back sequentially, and I hate taking breaks for books. So I don't know if I should just hit Stephen King hard when it arrives, or just try to fit a 6-hour audiobook in before I start it. It's a real debate. And also too, one of my good friends sent me a book, A Study in Scarlet. We annotate books for each other. She sent me The Outsider, because she did a review of the channel on, and I sent her Night Circus. And then she sent me Study in Scarlet, and it's a nice, really old-fashioned copy, and it's a really pretty, with the dyed pages. It's really vintage, and I really like it. And this is really short too, so I'm sure I could just squeeze this in whenever. It's 100, 150 pages, but isn't this cool? Just old-fashioned paperbacks, it says $1.25 on it. You know what I mean? Books, guys. They come in all shapes and sizes. Don't you forget it. And sometimes formless shapes, digital shapes, audio shapes. I wonder what's next. Maybe like feel books. You feel the story on your palms, like massage machine. Bet you didn't think I was going to talk about that. A new type of book. Get on it, Elon. That's only something as stupid that you would come up with. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I started off so high energy, now look at me. I'm talking about books you can feel. Yeah, but that's what I got. So I'm finishing Akhtar this week. I'm chugging away at Malazan. And I got a lot of new audiobooks on store, and I'm excited for the new month. So you know what? This is just like a hype up video for next week's video, because that's the real fun one. Because I got to think about what I'm going to read. Yeah, but be sure to like and subscribe if you want. I don't even know if I should promote that on this one. Honestly, after all I've said, after all I've done, thanks for sticking around.